This afternoon, we get a closer look at the results from the NYPD's partnership with the ASPCA.
Dogs that they have been able to rescue from cruel and inhumane situations and set on a path to a better life. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo has more from police headquarters in Lower Manhattan. Anthony?
Joe, Sandra, I think we all share an appropriate response to stories like this. How could you do that to an animal? Today, we met two dogs who may not be standing here today if it wasn't for this powerhouse partnership that made it less likely those people who do those unspeakable things to animals will get away with it. And through this collaboration between police and the ASPCA, they've been able to help 5,000 animals suspected of abuse in the last decade. One of them, Dozer, a 2-year-old French bulldog rescued from the Bronx last April. Police say surveillance video showed his owner kicking and punching him. This partnership has allowed the training of 28,000 patrol officers to recognize this kind of animal cruelty. Some of those officers directly involved in Dozer's rescue. They executed a search warrant and worked with the ASPCA and Assistant District Attorney on the case. This NYPD Animal Cruelty Mobile Office, also part of the reimagining of animal welfare. The ASPCA says it's seen a 300% increase in animal lives saved, including Theo, a 3-year-old Yorkie who was emaciated and allegedly being fed magnets. That's right, you heard that right, magnets. He ended up in the hospital. The vet had plenty of people to report it to, not only the NYPD's Animal Cruelty Squad to track down the owner, but they also worked with the ASPCA to care for pups like Theo and Dozer, assisting with things like forensic evaluations and finding them deserving owners.
I don't know how anybody can take a little dog and abuse it like that, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why people are like that, but I was happy I was able to give him a happy home.
It's a huge impact because you got to remember, now we have almost, 30,000 eyes on the street enforcing animal cruelty, when before, when it was just the ASPCA, they had their small department trying to cover this entire city.
And as they said today, really harnessing all available resources to deal with this. You know, Dozer's ex-owner was sentenced to 10 years of a ban of not being allowed to own an animal, and also sentenced to counseling. Dozer's new owner is very grateful for this partnership that allowed for her dog's rescue, but she says penalties for dog abusers, animal abusers, must get stiffer across the board. We're live in Lower Manhattan. Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.